Okay.
Hey folks, Ron here. I have my assistant helping me film. My brother and the dog is with me. And today, and a Porsche just pulled up where we are, so hopefully they won't be in the shot. But if they are, they are. Today I'm going to be talking about River Phoenix and the last night of his life, but I'll quickly give you a bio. So of course we're at the Viper Room on the Sunset Strip, which is co-owned by Johnny Depp, or was co-owned by Johnny Depp. In fact, Johnny Depp was supposed to be there on October 30th, 93, the night River Phoenix died. I don't know whether he was actually there with his band or not, but River was there with a couple of his siblings. So River Phoenix was born. The family was basically hippies, we could say. They met. John was a carpenter and Arlene was a secretary. They met in 1968 in California. They had relocated. They were basically picking fruit together or working for like kind of collective farm kind of thing. And then River was born in 1970. He has other siblings, Joaquin and Liberty, and Rain, of course. Dogs going by, people going by. Got to be able to hear me too. So they left the Children of God in 1977. But River and Rain started playing music together. In fact, River Phoenix really wanted to be a musician more than anything. He was playing guitar and singing, and Rain was with him, and they were winning talent contests. So the family moved out to California, hoping the kids would strike it big. And sure enough, River got into acting, not so much the music, but more acting. And he did a couple of films, and his big breakthrough, of course, was Stand By Me. He did a film called Running on Empty. His girlfriend was Martha Plimpton, who he did 2 films with, and he became a successful Hollywood actor. But after a while, he moved back to, in the early 90s, moved back to Gainesville for a while with his family and for a while by himself. But River was known to his friends and to people as being, he's a vegan. He believed he belonged to People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA. He bought some land in the Amazon so it wouldn't be developed or industrialized. Really, he was a straight and narrow. In fact, he had said that by 15 he had tried drugs and alcohol, excluding heroin, and he said he got it out of his system. It wasn't for him, and that was it. So it was quite unusual that when he did move back to LA, or come back to California, or start making movies, I should say, in California in the 90s, he was loaded. He was intoxicated on set, especially on the film, one of his last films. Was it That Thing Called Love? And yeah, he was directed by Peter Bogdanovich. Apparently he didn't look good. He was kind of sleepwalking through things, and the substances were getting to him. So we'll talk about, I'm going to flip through my notes here. Basically told you everything. Well, he started a film. Actually, on that film, touch on anything. On that film, met a girl named Samantha Mathis, who was in the film as well, and became his girlfriend. So, by 1992-93, he was acting again, and in 1993, River was doing a film called Dark Blood, which filmed mostly in Utah, but it came back to Los Angeles for the interior shots and the sound stages shooting around Los Angeles. The night of October 30th, 1993, River was staying at the Hotel Nico, which is not too far from here, and he invited over his sister Rain, his brother Joaquin, and Samantha was with him. They all partied at the hotel. They went to a party above here in the Hollywood Hills, and then sometime between 12:30 and 1 a.m., they finally made it here to the Viper Room, where much more crowded on the streets than it was months ago, but probably like it was that night. So they made it to the Viper Room, and almost immediately, and he was apparently intoxicated and loaded when he came in, slurring his speech. Apparently soon after he arrived, he went to the men's room and did some heroin that was very strong. He started vomiting, he was sick. He told the group he was with, his siblings and Samantha, that he needed air, he couldn't breathe. There might have even been a confrontation with another patron that night. He said he needed to get outside for air, so his group brought him outside, and the minute he got out here on the sidewalk, which he's been jogging right now, very crowded tonight, the minute he got outside, he collapsed. He started convulsing and flopping up and down. On his head was hitting the pavement. Apparently Rain, his sister, was trying to hold his head, cradle his head. Joaquin went to that corner right over there, and there was a phone booth at the time, and it's actually, the call is recorded. He called 911. 911 got here within about 6 minutes. He was taken to Cedars-Sinai, but apparently by the time he got to the hospital, shortly afterwards, he was pronounced dead. He's only 23 years old, and all he could hear was fighting around. And it kind of put a tarnish on the club for a while.